A very happy morning to my cute little children. So kids, here we are with science, and today we will revise our chapter 1, that is health and hygiene. Today's date 29 July. Okay, so let's begin. Advantages of revision. Oh ma'am, हमें तो सब कुछ आता है, हम क्यों रिविजन करें? क्यों करें हम रिविजन? Let's see. Because revision helps in memory enhancement. When we revise anything, what happens is our memory gets enhanced, builds confidence. Okay, जब हम revise करते हैं तो what happens is we give answers, then our confidence is automatically built. Relieves exam stress. Now अगर हमारे में कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया, हमने सारे आंसर्स ठीक से पढ़ लिए, तो ऑटोमेटिकली वी विल हैव नो टेंशन फॉर आवर एग्जाम्स. Increases speed of writing. Now we have learnt all the question, we have revised them, now we are very much confident, so naturally it will increase the speed of our writing. Decreases exam phobia. Now why should we worry? We are knowing all the answers, we have revised everything, we are confident enough, so no need of exam phobia. Pattern of question paper. This is the pattern of a question paper. Blanks 5 marks, multiple choice question 5 marks, match the following 5 marks, true or false 4 marks, answer the following 6 marks. Okay, now we will start with the revision. First of all, what is health? Health is a state of complete physical and mental well-being. Okay, health is a state of complete physical as well as mental well-being. The 5 main nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Okay, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Very important. Which are the 5 main nutrients? Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Fats and roughage are also included, but main ones are these. Sugar and starch are 2 types of carbohydrates. From sugar we get instant energy, and from starch we get energy after digesting them. Fats and carbohydrates are called energy giving food because we get energy from fats and carbohydrates. Fats are the richest source of energy. Proteins are known as body building foods. Okay, because our whole body is made up of protein. Protein also helps in building up of muscles in growth and for repairing worn out tissue. Vitamins help our body to fight against diseases and keep us healthy, and that's why vitamins are also known as protective foods. Minerals keep our body healthy and fit. Iron, potassium, magnesium, all these are minerals. Calcium. Vitamins and minerals are called protective food because they protect our body from various diseases. They increase our immune system. Roughage help us to get rid of undigested waste. Roughage is very helpful against constipation. Water helps in removing waste from the body through sweat and urine. Water also helps in maintaining our body temperature during hot temperatures. Balanced diet. A diet that contains the right proportion of different nutrients roughage and water needed for the proper functioning of our body is called balanced diet. Children, the word right proportion is very important here. Okay, right proportion is very important. If you will miss this word, I will deduct your half marks. It is very important. This word is making sense here. A diet that contains the right proportion of different nutrients. It should have the proper proportion of all the nutrients for our good health. That is known as balanced diet. Methods of food preservation. There are various methods of food preservation, like dehydration. We preserve potato chips, red chilies through dehydration. Canning, rasgullas, gulab jamun, all this comes in can. Salting, meat, fish, all these are preserved by salting. Sweetening, jams and jellies are preserved by sweetening. Pickling, the pickles, aam ka achar, mirchi ka achar, all these pickles are preserved, and in them oil is the preservative. And adding preservatives. What are preservatives? Preservatives are some chemicals which helps in preserving the food. What is a disease? A disease is a condition in which our body or a part of it does not function properly. Okay, our body or our body part will not function properly. That is known as disease. Diseases that do not spread from one person to another is known as non-communicable diseases. The diseases which do not spread from one person to another is known as non-communicable diseases. They are also called deficiency diseases. Why deficiency diseases? Because they are caused due to the deficiency of some nutrients, minerals, that's why, or vitamins. Let's see. Examples of deficiency diseases. The first one is marasmus. Marasmus is caused due to the deficiency of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. Kwashiorkor is caused due to the deficiency of proteins. Anemia is caused due to deficiency of iron. Goiter is caused by the deficiency of iodine. And in goiter, what happens? Our neck swells. This area swells in goiter. Now comes improper development of bones and teeth. And we know calcium and phosphorus. These two are minerals and they are very important for bone development. So, improper development of bones and teeth occur due to deficiency of calcium and phosphorus. Similarly, children, night blindness is caused by the deficiency of vitamin A, beriberi by vitamin B, scurvy by vitamin C, rickets by vitamin D. Okay, so learn them. Now comes communicable diseases. The diseases which spreads from one person to another is known as communicable diseases. The diseases which can spread. Disease causing microorganisms are called germs. Remember, only disease causing microorganisms are called germs. सारे microorganisms को हम germs नहीं कहते. Spread of communicable diseases. They are spread through air. Examples of diseases spread by air are common cold, diphtheria, tuberculosis, flu and whooping cough. Second one is through infected food and water. The food and water which contains germs is known as are infected food and infected water. Example, cholera, jaundice, typhoid and diarrhea. Through direct contact, through physical contact, some diseases spread. They are ringworm, chickenpox, measles and common cold. Through insects, come on, tell me which diseases spread through insects? Malaria, dengue and plague. Malaria, dengue and plague. Now we will revise what is vaccine. What is vaccine? A small quantity of dead or weak germs of a particular disease introduced in the body to provide protection. Vaccine contains germs, it contains dead or weakened germs of a particular disease, and then it is transmitted into the body of a person, and then our body develops immunity against that particular disease. Examples of these vaccines are polio vaccine, okay? Hygiene, good habits that ensures cleanliness and good health is known as hygiene. Then we studied about exercise, adequate rest and posture. What are the advantages of exercises? It improves our blood circulation, it tones our muscles and it helps in digestion also. It improves our digestion also. What is the advantage of adequate rest? Sleep relaxes our body, muscles and gives rest to our body. Posture. First we will study what is posture. Correct posture gives us a graceful appearance, while incorrect posture over a long period of time can make us sick. Okay, what is the advantage of posture? A good posture gives us a graceful appearance, we will look very nice, but incorrect posture can create stress in our body, it can create stress on our backbone. Okay, so children, we have revised our chapter. Now I will give you some tips to score well. Tips to score well. Don't get distracted, okay? Don't get distracted by the news that online teaching is stopped and now there will be no assessment. No, our study is going on. So you have to study well. Don't get distracted. Do the hard subjects first. There might be a subject which you find difficult. So finish that subject first and then go with the other subjects. Take breaks. Don't study for long hours sitting continuously. Study for 1 hour, then take 10 minutes break. Take proper sleep before the test. Okay, take a good night's sleep before test. It will relax your body and mind. Use your notes and review. Okay, use your notes, use your worksheets to review and revise time to time. Last, keep up with what you are learning. Okay, keep revising what you are learning till date. So children, for today this was it. Study well, prepare very well. Okay, may God bless you.